I'm not a large fat ass, I'm a medium fat ass. Howdy folks, you're watching Deuce, and this is my AWS Battle Belt. This is a new belt that I purchased, of course, with my own money, using my personal email account so that I have no idea who I am. And I bought this from AWS because it came highly recommended. It is USA made, and as far as all the duty belts go, this is probably the least expensive option for a high quality duty belt. And this is called the Lab Belt, AWS Lab, and that stands for Light Assault Belt. And it is very stiff. As you can see, it will stand out on its own. So it's a very stiff system, and I have my rig right here, and it's a dual belt system. I already have the inner belt that goes through your belt loops right here, and then this unhooks. You put it around your back, and you go ahead and Velcro it up, and you're good to go. And then when you get back to the car after you're done shooting, or on duty, or whatever reason you need a light assault belt, my purpose is competition, then you can just take that right off. You don't have to undress or anything of that nature. You throw this in the trunk of your car and you go on home, no problem. It's pretty high quality. Now, I have a story about the company here shortly that I'll do back in the bunker, but for right now I'm going to test it out because I have yet to go to the range with my new belt. So that's pretty sharp looking too. That's pretty cool. All right, here we go. Got to adjust that plate. All right. That is not bad. Oh, kind of smoky, but okay, one round. All right. Aha. My intention was not to make a specific video on the AWS belt. My original plan was to introduce the belt real quickly in one of my normal shooting videos, and then you just start seeing this belt show up from time to time in my videos going forward. But the AWS company really impressed me to the point where I wanted to talk about it on a more detailed level. The reason why they impressed me was that I ordered the wrong size. They come in like small, medium, large, and I think extra large as well. These size parameters that AWS lists for their medium and large belt, I fall right in between those. So I figured I better go large, so I grabbed a large belt right here. And they sent it to me, and normally, under normal circumstances, a belt that's slightly too large, you just cinch up, put the extra material through the next belt loop back, and you're fine. But these belts, because of the extra Velcro going on there, you only cinch up so far before you run into the issue of having the Velcro, and the Velcro will not go through the buckle. So that's my issue. I'm not a large fat ass, I'm a medium fat ass. And I sent AWS an email saying basically, hey, I apparently got the wrong belt. I think I need a medium instead. What are my choices here to get this exchanged? They pulled up my order number, went ahead and automatically sent me the exact same belt in medium, and it had a return address, a return label, said, hey, send us back the large one at your convenience, no problem. That is customer service. Anybody who is studying business right now, that is the way you treat your customers. Because I will send this back, and I'm of course making a video. This is free advertisement for them because of their excellent customer service. But on top of the customer service, why do I like this belt? Well, let me tell you. Well, number one, the whole thing is made in the United States. If you pull up any label on the AWS belts or belt systems there, that may be upside down, I don't know, but it says AWS, of course, and then made in the USA. All their stuff is. My dump pouch also says Made in USA, if I can get that to focus. Come on, Canon, focus on there. There we go. The inner belt is all Velcro all the way around. So the way these work here is you have an inner Velcro belt that goes through your loopholes in your pants or shorts or whatever. And these are 1.5 inch wide. So it should fit through the vast majority of belt loopholes, which is good. And you go ahead and it's got a little bit of Velcro on inside and you just Velcro it up like an old man with shoes. And then you have the outer belt, which has also Velcro on the inside. Of course, it's nice, just nylon webbing on the outside here. And it has a USA made Cobra buckle right there. That Cobra buckle there is nice. And I got it with the D-ring because I like to hang things like a water bottle or whatever. I can hang that right up front. This system is so strong, you could probably rappel with this D-ring right there without an issue. And they have a couple of versions, one without a D-ring and one with a D-ring that's covered in paracord. I got the standard D-ring because, again, I have a use for it that's more of a hiking and on the farm use versus any kind of tactical situation. The outer belt is 2 inches wide, which can be an issue for certain competitions. I am planning to use this for my competition belt, even though it's not really a competition belt. If you only wanted a belt for competition purposes, I would recommend the double alpha belt. That is a super stiff, super wide 1.5 inch belt. The reason why the double alpha belt is only 1.5 inches wide versus the AWS's 2 inch wide belt is because certain competitions require a 1.5 belt. That's part of the rules, such as the IDPA requires a 1.5 inch belt. I normally shoot USPSA competitions, which has no requirement for the width of your belt. So this 2 inch belt works just fine. A purely competition belt would not be good for me to wear around the farm while I'm doing normal maintenance when I want my gear with me, for reasons. I don't want to have a highly specific competition setup. I want a duty belt that I can use for competition if I want to. And the AWS Lab Belt does all that at a very budget-friendly price. Now, when I say budget-friendly, I do not mean this is a cheap belt. For a belt, this is very expensive. But in comparison to like kind and quality from other manufacturers, this is a very budget-friendly pricing. Just because the others are super expensive versus just being kind of expensive. The company has a ton of gear that you can buy for your belt. And it's all made in USA. It's all the same kind and quality as this belt itself. So it's super high quality. The only extra option I got was this dump pouch here, which I really like because it rolls up. Let me show you this right here. You roll a sucker up here and you can Velcro it and it's out of your way. It just kind of flops back and forth, kind of like that roll that's behind stormtroopers. But in this case, I can just unvelcro it. It folds back down and it stays open with, it's got kind of a nylon webbing wire thing in the top here, and it stays open to where I can just grab it and throw spare magazines, throw tools from the farm or what have you, because I'm never able to find a place to put my spare magazines or tools while I'm on the farm and shooting a video. The two methods that I'm using to attach equipment to this belt. Number one is the Blade Tech Lock. It locks up, you open that up and it opens up the whole belt clip there. I love this way to attach holsters and mag pouches or whatnot to that. It is super sturdy. That is not going anywhere whatsoever. But what if you want to attach MOLLE equipment to this belt? Well, let me show you. I will demonstrate that with my homemade mag pouch here. All you have to do is take some one wrap, either 1 inch or 3/4 inch, and you wrap it around the outside of the belt. You take the mag pouch and one wrap down, get as tight as you can, one wrap up. That's not going anywhere. That will not slide up and down the belt. That will not tilt. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay tuned because I will be doing a full video review on this mag pouch here. You will be super surprised on how cheap that is to make and how effective it is. As always, if you have any comments, questions, or a show idea, leave that in the comment box of the video. I'll try to get to as many as possible. And as always, you guys have a great day. See ya.